Hey guys, welcome back. So hot, very hot out. At least there's a breeze today, a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Uh, it's 84. So dilemma here. I threw the flatbed trailer on it and picked some. You can see by the neighbor's car, my driveway property line runs right down the end of their driveway, so I shaved the trees up so they can get in and get out of their driveway fairly well. So when I move this truck around, I can smell raw gas. And of course, one more thing to fix on this. But there is a electric fuel pump on here. Of course, it exits. Wow, is that hot in there? Exits right here out of the fuel tank. Draws it down, brings it over to the Eldebrock carburetor. There is a the fuel line that is rubbing, and the vibration. It's got plastic fuel lines. It is hot in here. Wow. So I pulled around, and it was just pouring fuel out everywhere. So I shut it off. And I left it. Seemed like the right thing to do, and I put a clamp on the line so it could pull all the fuel out of the tank. And I had every intention, once it cooled down last night, to work on it, but it didn't. So let's get under here. Hang on just a second. I'll get you under there. I'll do my best impression of falling down here. Hang on. Here we go. So you can see a fuel pump here, and this is from the previous owner that I'd sold the truck to. You can see the fuel running down the frame here. Also, there's a fuel line going across on zip ties across the transmission mount, and that is rubbing back and forth, just shuffling back and forth. A bunch of wires, fuel pump right up here, fuel filter ahead of it. It's just loose. I gotta fix that. And they got a couple zip ties on it. Really doesn't do anything for me. Oh, it's got that big line. I thought it had a small line on it. It's got the bigger line. So I'm gonna have to temporarily, right where that zip tie is, where it actually is leaking, right there. I can't see it. Right there, it's got the leak. So I'm going to put a piece of gas line in there to get it up to the shop where I can work on it better. But yeah, I'm starting to see a whole bunch of stuff here on the bottom that was done I didn't like. Nice clamp. I got clamps. I can hook it right about where they have it, right on that cross member down, and put some holders on there. That's the only two I see like that. The others have holders. Oh, they do and they don't. But I'll fix all that. But biggest concern is there is no. That's the ground. This the white wire is the power wire, and there is no. There's no fuse on it. And there's no way to shut it off. So right now I'm going to fix that. I'm going to get a switch from in the building, and I'll put it together, and I'll put a switch on it so I can shut the pump off. I found the white wire where it comes in the cab. It goes directly to the key. That's okay. It can still go directly to the key, but we're going to bypass it through a switch that I'll put on the dash or under the dash. There's a couple of holes that used to be for other switches. May use one of those if it fits. It's not too awkward to shut this fuel pump off, because if you're checking lights or something and you try to run the key, all you do is pump fuel into that engine, and for some reason it just doesn't slow down. Pretty good little fuel pump, just keeps pumping. So let me see if I got a piece of line here that I can put on that, and if not, I will run to the shop and get a bigger piece of rubber line and put a couple clamps on that, and we'll get it up to the shop. Let's see if I got some. Hang on just a second. I'll set you down here so I get off the ground. You can look at the pretty number 2 stone. Let's see what I got for stuff here. I keep quite a little bit of stuff at both shops. Well, it's a garage. It's not really a shop. Let's see. Let's go with the switch. That gas line is way too small. I think, I'll look at it, but I think it is. Fuse holder. I have to use a glass fuse. Hey, you want to see something cool? So, garage sale. Alright, that's not what I paid for it. That was the price that was on it. Let's get rid of that. This is a bus fuse display. Out of an old garage, and every one of these, every one you can think, I can't get them out of there with my fat fingers, but let me pull one out that doesn't have fuses. But they have all sorts of fuses. There's push fuses, glass fuses, Volkswagen, that's a Volkswagen fuse. Look at. I mean, there's at least 3 to 4. Some have 2. Little tiny fuses, big fuses, long ones. So I've got a bunch of these that I bought one time. I'm going to use them up. So, okay. I'll bring you back if I get it running here. If not, I'll run up and get a piece of hose, and then I'll bring you back. See you soon. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that like button. Well, smash it if you'd like. And as Rat Rod Bob says, this week, subscriptions are free. See you soon.